Then a movie comes along and completely blows you away by how awe-inspiring, monumental, majestic that it is. A film you realize at that moment the game is changed.
Godzilla x Kong is not that movie. Godzilla x Kong, the latest movie in Warner Brothers' MonsterVerse, has been unleashed to wreak havoc on the box office, and it stomped all over the competition with 135 million domestic and 361 million worldwide in its first 2 weekends. So you can bet your ass we'll be seeing more kaiju action in the near future. Which is great because the box office needs big bombastic movies that everyone can enjoy, with no messaging. Well, there was one message, and that message was fun. Pure, unadulterated fun. No hate marketing about,
"You just hate monsters!"
just pure fun. Know what else is fun? Clicking those like and subscribe buttons. Go ahead, give them a click. The story opens up in the Hollow Earth, and the visuals are amazing. Considering the budget was reported at being 135 million, those special effects better be fucking fantastic. But as I was saying, the movie quickly turns into Home Alone as Kong has booby traps set up just in case he's outnumbered and crushes some canine-looking beasts under tons of boulders. Then he looks down and you could almost hear him thinking, "Take that, you filthy animals." The movie then gives us a rundown of all the main characters. Godzilla treats Rome like an Airbnb and actually sleeps in a coliseum. Dr. Eileen Andrews is still with Monarch, running the Kong research. Gia is an emotional teenager who feels she doesn't fit in. Bernie is still podcasting looking for some clout after the events that happened in Godzilla vs. Kong. And we're introduced to a new character named Trapper who makes a grand entrance and has, shall we say, history with Eileen. Gia is the plot piece character who holds the key to victory, so thank God her mom took her to the most dangerous place on Earth. No, not Disney, you silly goose. Hollow Earth, where death lurks around every corner. And hey, speaking of shitty moms, Eileen's character was just kinda there. Didn't have a whole lot to do in the movie outside of taking a big info dump whenever the plot needed it, and having interactions with her daughter. Her whole arc in the movie was, "Oh hey" by the Lumineers.
I'm in love with you, you in love with me, you're my sweetheart. I'm in love with you, you in love with me, you're my sweetheart.
Between all the characters, I'd have to say the one individual who put on the most convincing performance has to be the 300-foot CGI gorilla. If the Best Actor award included CGI apes, Kong would definitely be a contender. The story here is pretty basic. Two former enemies have to team up to face a bigger threat. Can you say missed opportunity, boys and girls? This could have been a buddy cop movie with Kong and Godzilla. See Godzilla and Kong in Zilla and the Rilla, only in theaters. Throughout the movie, the human characters are trying to find a source of a message, basically to save money on a CGI budget. Personally, just give me a half hour of wild kaiju action and cut the humans out completely.
I'd buy that for $1.
Kong spends a large part of the movie seeking out a threat, and in the process befriends a young Titan ape child. A child character I'm sure was made to cash in on the baby craze. Godzilla spends most of the movie channeling his inner Goku, trying to get stronger. He's sucking up radiation and picking fights with Titans to harness their power once they're defeated. So they explain in story how he reached that Super Saiyan rosé color. All the while I'm watching this, I'm thinking, this portion of the movie could probably be called Dragon Ball Zilla. Okay, time out. Does anyone else see this? Or is it just me? Everything culminates with Kong and Godzilla first having a minor scuffle that would make Vince McMahon cream his pants. Godzilla literally does a front face-lock suplex on Kong, It was so awesome to see that on screen, and the crowd went wild. It was great.
And now we get to the finale.
Rio de Janeiro is left in ruins, but everyone is hugging and applauding amongst the devastation. People are squashed and buried alive, but are happy nonetheless. The Titans go back to their respective corners of the world, awaiting their next adventure, and rest assured, I'll be there for it. Godzilla x Kong is not in the same class as Godzilla Minus One, and to be honest, it's not even in the same class as Godzilla 2014. Godzilla x Kong is not a good film, but it is definitely a fun film. And given the box office returns of the last 2 weeks, I'd expect this formula to be repeated until the money dries up in about 10 films from now. This franchise has reached a level of absurdity where it's all about box office returns and the merchandise. Godzilla has a cool new color, and Kong has a kick-ass power glove. This will sell a ton of toys. And that's what it's all about. Selling toys to the kid in all of us. For a rating, I'd give this a 3 out of 5. Remember, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.